Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see this one. Exercise flow. First, welcome all of you. Turn on your cameras if you feel confident, especially at some moment we were gonna take screenshots to celebrate that you are here and we are celebrating the new core, the 10th core from Tectonica. We are so happy to have you. If you can rename yourself on Zoom to include your pronouns, so we are aware of them. And well, we already did that dynamic for waiting in the chat, so don't pay attention of that one. A little agenda of what we are gonna do today. We will have the welcome, a little info about the program, then a little info about the sponsors and partnership. Then we meet our participants, which is the most happy time. And then it's the other way around. We will take a group picture and invite people to mingle. So all of you, your work, if you decided to accept it, is remember me that we need to take that screenshot, and I cannot forget. As a reminder for all of us, we are Tectonica. We are helping women and non-binary adults with low incomes overcome barriers into tech careers. And our code of conduct, Tectonica, is dedicated to providing a safe, inclusive, and welcoming and harassment-free space and experience for all members and guests, regardless of gender identity and expression, sexual orientation, disability, physical appearance, socioeconomic status, body size, ethnicity, nationality, level of experience, age, or religion, or the lack of thereof. Our conduct exists because of that dedication. We don't tolerate harassment in any form, and we prioritize marginalized people's safety over privileged people's comfort. Our full code of conduct can be found at tectonica.org.conduct. And with that, I want to introduce Michelle.
Hi, everyone. I'm the founder and CEO of Tectonica. My pronouns are she, her. And if you don't know how to pronounce my last name, it rhymes with browser. So Michelle Glauser. And yeah, we're just so excited to have everyone here. Honestly, even though this is our 10th cohort, it never gets old because it's new people every time. And it's so wonderful to get to know them and support them. And everyone's journey is unique. So thanks everyone for being here and congratulations to the new cohort. Passing on to Sarah.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah Colley. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the engineering manager here at Tectonica. So I get the privilege of seeing all of the people in the cohort every day and helping guide them through their careers. And it's always a pleasure to see people grow throughout this program. So thanks for coming today, and thanks for being part of this program. Without you, we would be nothing. I'll pass it on to Christina.
Yes, thank you so much, Sarah. You probably will remember me for the agenda and all that time. My name is Cristina Rodriguez. My pronouns are she, her, ella. I'm the technical project manager of Tectonica. And if you're here, you probably have my email, but in any case, that is my email. Feel free to reach out to me any doubt. Tectonica partners with companies to help women and non-binary adults with low income overcome barriers in tech careers. Just a reminder for all of us. And we have a very specific target audience because we realize that we want to help women and non-binary adults. It means that we don't have an age cutoff seeking economic empowerment. Those people is mostly BIPOC, and this is the people of that is most in danger of displacement and is the group of people that is most unrepresented in tech. We are trying to offer a job placement at the end of the program because we realize that one of the biggest barriers for people entering the tech industry is having that first job. We are totally aware of that, and we are working very hard with helping you on that. And I think Michelle have asked these questions, so answered these questions so many times that she decided to make the slides. So we will not forget why we don't take a cut off from your salaries, your first salaries, in order to maintain Tectonica? And the answer for that is that we don't want to put the pressure and the weight of having that economic pressure on the shoulders of the underrepresented people. That pressure should be on the shoulders of the companies, because the companies basically are the things doing money. So they might as well pay for the talent. And you are the talent. Your diversity and your experience will make a difference, and the tech industry needs all of you. And with that, give me the door to, we are very committed to invest in junior talent. I have already paired for half of you, and the diverse way of solving problems and the diverse way of thinking is what tech industry needs. And if companies invest in junior talents and stop pushing seniors, they can actually work on diversity and all those amazing buzzwords that we see in the industry all the time. So far, our impact on Tectonica, we have 102 graduates. People will increment their incomes between 3 and 5 times when they start working as a software engineer. And you are our 10 core. We are so happy and celebrate you. We want to celebrate you for this whole 1 year that you will be here. And I say 1 year because this program is a full-time program for a year, where 6 months is learning, very intensive learning, and 6 months is placement with one of our companies or job search support. We have a program for that called Seekers. And yeah, you will be in the community for the rest of your life, but as a part of the program for 1 year. This is some of the technologies that you will be learning. You will recognize now in the second GitHub, and the terminal. So at the end of the program, all these logos will make sense for all of you. We're very happy. You already know about the program flow. You already know what is a daily lead and how it's important to be part of the core doing that work. You have already started to see in Code Challenge with real life problems and how you can use JavaScript to solve them. And you already have your first knowledge check. Remember that those knowledge check are not for us. We already know how to work with JavaScript, but it's for you to check how are you understanding and where are you in the program. And we are very interested in that you take the responsibility of your learning process, which is what you're supposed to do in the job too. A little about the application process. We have a long application process because we do a pre-required course with Free Code Camp with 113 exercise. Then you have to do a very long application, and we call it the long application because it's descriptive. We are not exaggerated there. It is a long application. And then you have to do super programming workshops, Code Challenge at home, pairing with the staff, the staff interviews and the board interviews. And the good, amazing thing about the whole list is that you did already all of that, and you were selected, and you are part of the. So be very, very, very brave and proud of how much have you done just yet. These are the characteristics that we seek and we want to see on our participants. And we personally believe that all of you accomplish these things, and that's the reason you were selected to be part of our 10 core. Mentoring, this one is because it's for a double note for me. We are very grateful for our mentors, and mentors are the essential part of this process. We are very grateful for all the people that is volunteered their time to be your one-on-one mentor. And we always looking new mentors. So if you have connections, if you can invite people to be mentors, please send them to my way. We are always looking for new mentors. And with that, I will pass the meeting to Amanda, our partnership manager.
You're muted.
I'm muted. Thanks. My name is Amanda Rice. I'm the partnerships manager here at Tectonica. I've been here for about 4 months now. I'm super excited to have you all and for this to be I don't think I realized this was our 10th cohort, which is a huge milestone. Congratulations for being here. I'm responsible for making sure that you all have some place to go after the 6 months of intensive learning. And I will not bury the lead. We do not have any partnerships at this moment, but we have plenty of time. And I think that we are going to be okay. And we're just waiting for the market to turn around. In the meantime, if you all ever need anything, you can always contact me. There's my email, but you also can go to Slack and just shoot me a message. And yeah, if you ever have any questions or you just want to know how things are going, or if you saw something on LinkedIn about an apprenticeship and you think I should reach out, please send it my way. I'm always happy to get leads. And with that being said, also please connect with me on LinkedIn. I actually have to go to a meeting with a potential partner, and so I won't be able to be on for the next like 30 minutes or so, but I'm going to jump back on. But congratulations, everybody.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you for your hard work. We are so happy to have you here with us. And yes, as Amanda was saying, contact us. So let's do the get to know the new cohort. And I will pass to Ariel.
Hi everyone, my name is Ariel Hermit and my pronouns are she, her. I'm a former pharmacy technician and I love reading, listening to music, and writing poems. I'm interested in tech because it challenges my creative side, and I learned about programming after taking an introduction to computer science course. It has been hard for me to get into tech because of little to no access to opportunities like this for marginalized communities like mine. I'm so excited to be a part of Tectonica because of the great connections I've built, access to resources, collaboration, and support. I believe I'll make a great software engineer because I love working with others and learning new concepts. My goals are continuous learning, professional growth, and ultimately making a positive impact in my community. Thank you.
Yay, thank you, Ariel. Okay, next is Beza.
Hi everyone, I am Beyza. I am a former civil engineer and I love to play tennis. I am interested in tech because it offers a quick feedback loop which allows me a sense of productivity and success after each small step in the development process. But it's been hard for me to get into tech since I lacked guidance in programming and couldn't find an opportunity to gain practical experience. That's why I am excited about joining Tectonica because it provides supportive and inclusive environment to learn and thrive in the tech industry. And I believe I will make a good software engineer because of my attention to details and problem-solving abilities. And I cannot wait to contribute innovation solutions and bring a diversity of thought to tech industry. I believe that my software engineer career will benefit from my previous career. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Beza. Happy to have you here. Katie.
I'm Kathy and my pronouns are she, her. I'm based in Southern California and my background is in the nonprofit healthcare and education sector. I'm interested in working in tech because of its endless possibilities for problem solving, the ability to be creative, and the potential to create applications that can solve real world problems. However, breaking into tech has been a little challenging due to the limited opportunities available to me, but that's why I'm so excited to join Tectonica. I believe Tectonica's staff staff, resources, my supportive cohort, and mentor will provide me with an environment where I can grow, learn, and just thrive. I think I will make a good software engineer because I have a drive to learn and I'm empathetic, which will allow me to understand the needs of users. And in the future, I hope I can build meaningful applications that can make a positive impact on society. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving us that. Destiny.
Hi, everybody. I'm Destiny Valdivia. I live in Seattle. My pronouns are she, her. I love to cook. I love to dance. I love to create all sorts of things like paintings and big dinner parties. Before starting with Tectonica, I was a technical recruiter for big tech. I was engaging with SDEs about what they were working on weekly, and they really inspired me. However, I realized that there aren't many women, even fewer Chicanas in engineering. So that's when the seed was planted. And to me, code is just such a powerful design and communication tool, and I can't wait to architect a digital experience that I'm proud of. I also love that the skills I'm learning will offer upward mobility in my career so that I can keep enjoying the things that I love, like exploring and sharing with people. It's been difficult to begin this career path mostly because of the financial burden, like many of you said. When I heard about Tectonica, the way that it's free and there's such an amazing supportive community, I knew that I had to go for it. I believe that I'll make a good software engineer because of my background. It's instilled in me a passion for understanding people's needs and motivations, which is really crucial for creating products with human-centered design in mind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Destiny. It was so beautiful. Janet.
Hi, everyone. I'm Janet, living in San Francisco. I'm a formal special education teacher, and I love to practicing yoga and swing dancing. I'm interested in tech because I witnessed the transformative power of learning assistant technology, which led in my desire to contribute to the development of the technology as a software engineer. It's been hard for me to get into tech because the vast amount of technical knowledge and skills required. I'm so excited about joining Tectonica because I can learn the skills needed to create my own app and also progress alongside other passionate peers. I believe I will make a good software engineer because my curiosity and willingness to learn allows me to adapt quickly to new challenges and technologies. So in the future, my goal is to bridge the gap between industry demands and the skills of aspiring professionals in the tech industry. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much, Janet. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. My name is Gia, and I'm a former massage therapist and nonprofit communications coordinator based in San Francisco. When I'm not coding, I love watercolor painting and hiking. I haven't been able to get into tech so far because while there are so many free resources to learn code, it's so hard as a beginner to know what's worth your time and money, and you can make a lot of costly mistakes and form bad habits. I'll be a great software engineer because I'll be able to combine the best parts of my creativity and logic, and I believe that working with others is a strength, not a restraint. I love that Tectonica shares that value, and I'm excited that they give me the opportunity to learn in such a supportive, collaborative environment. I hope to bring that same energy into every place I work and bridge the tech gap. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and extra points for using our hashtag. Natalia.
Hi, my name is Natalia Negron. My pronouns are she, her, and I live in New York City. Before Tectonica, I was a barista, freelance photographer, and filmmaker. I originally got into coding when I helped my little brother with his high school coding classes. And after that, I took a serious interest in it because I realized the endless possibilities of things I could create. Before I couldn't get into tech, I did not have the time as my priority was taking care of my family until I moved out. And I love Tectonica because of its inclusive environment for POC, queer people, and women. I believe I'll be a great software engineer because of my creative background and my experience as a queer neurodivergent person. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Natalie. Thank you so much. Rachel.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel. My pronouns are she and her. Before Tectonica, I was a college student and a choir director at an Episcopalian church and at a boarding school for students from South Korea. I'm interested in tech because I like creating things and using logic, and I love the many different pathways and opportunities that the industry offers. It's perfect for someone like me who wants to be constantly learning and trying new things. But it's been hard for me to get into tech so far because I never considered it to be an attainable or accessible field for me. But now I have a lot more faith in myself, and I believe that I'll make a good software engineer because I'm a creative problem solver and a determined and adaptable learner. I'm excited about joining Tectonica's program because I needed more collaboration and mentorship than I was getting by teaching myself. And Tectonica has a great reputation for caring for their students every step of the way. And after my first week in the program, I'm more excited to be learning here than ever.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. Amazing that in phrases. Let's hope that that's your feeling for the rest of the program. Samelia.
Hi, everyone. I'm Samelia Cuyo. My pronouns are she, her, and I live in Los Angeles, California. Before joining Tectonica, I had multiple roles as a project manager, project coordinator for different tech companies. And I also was a professional makeup artist for film and television. One of the biggest hurdles for me getting into tech was financial. I ran into a lot of issues with very expensive boot camps that were unaffordable and didn't offer a lot of support for Black women and POCs. I am interested in tech because I love to construct, create, and push past my own boundaries, and I love fostering collaboration with others. I'm going to make a great software engineer because I'm a creative and strategic thinker. I'm deeply curious and unafraid to try new strategies. I'm super excited for Tectonica to build community with my fellows in the cohort, to learn new skills, and to cheer others on while meeting my own goals. Thank you.
We are so happy to have you here. Thank you so much, Samelia. Whitney.
Hello, everyone. I'm Whitney Renee. My pronouns are she, her, and before Tectonica, I was a Spanish teacher at a local high school. It's been hard for me to get into tech because I believed that coding was beyond my capabilities. However, I now know that anyone can learn to code. You just have to put in the time and the effort. I think I'll be a great software engineer because I love to learn. I love to learn new languages, and I love the details of things. I'm so excited about Tectonica because I truly believe it's an environment that's safe where I can learn and I can grow, I can be challenged and deeply supported. I cannot wait to contribute to the world of tech in a way that is meaningful and sustainable. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Whitney. We are so happy to have you here. And Yadira.
Hi, my name is Yadira Morales. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in Salt Lake City with my family. In terms of my previous experience, I mostly worked in customer service, especially sales. Initially, I never considered venturing into the tech industry as I believe it wouldn't be a possible path for someone like me. However, everything changed when I created my very own portfolio website. That experience completely captivated me, and I wanted to immerse myself in this new world. I strongly believe that I would excel as a software engineer due to my passion of learning and my willingness to take risks in order to achieve my goals. Pursuing a career in software engineer would enable me to make a positive impact in my community. I am thrilled to be part of this cohort, and I'm confident that Tectonica would help me come closer to realizing my goals. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yadira. Thank you so much. And with that, welcome to our 10 cohort. Thank you so much for being part of us. We are so happy to have you here. It's our pleasure, our privilege having you as our participants for this core. And with that, I have Amanda. I think we already did that one. So the important thing that I need to do that is the screenshot. I don't want to forget. So if you feel comfortable, please turn on your camera. And I can take the screenshot before Amanda leaves us to her meeting. So on my 3, 1, 2, 3. And let's do one celebrating. Everybody celebrate, and I will do. Yay, perfect. Thank you so much for that. It is amazing. And let me go back to our agenda. Yes, we are free to we are free to mingle. This is the part where we mingle, we celebrate, we can share what was the most fun part of this first week on Tectonica. What have you the most interesting that you have learned so far? And yeah, feel free to unmute yourself and let's just talk for a little.
I have one thing to say first. Yeah, all of you rocked your intros so hard. Like, I hope you're all really, really proud of those because they were great.
Totally agree with Sarah. But I want to hear about you. What was the most fun thing that you learned this week? Like something that it makes you say, wow, didn't know this one.
I can go first. I did my first pull request this week. I did 2 pull requests and I've made my own projects before, but I've never known how to like put them together in Git. And it's been so exciting because it's so difficult working in the terminal. It's a terrifying thing and it looks so ancient and, you know, scary. And it's been really great getting to sort of simulate the real tech environment and how it would really be. So pull requests are my exciting thing of the week.
Totally, I agree with that. Those are for celebrating. And later you will do pull request to your dev environment in your first job. That's amazing. Destiny.
Yeah, so this weekend I went to this concert. It was a drummer, and he was saying how he built some code into his drum set where he would hit like a bass drum or something, and it would trigger a code that would add an effect, like a synth effect in the background. So this was his whole thing, and he was kind of describing it with code. And this week we learned about event listeners, and I was listening to him speak and I was like, wait, I think I understand a little bit about what he's saying. So that was like a really awesome moment for me, and just real world use of code. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, totally amazing. Those moments that, I actually understand what are you talking about in conference are the best. That's the reason I go to conference, for having the rush. So amazing. Samilia.
Yeah, there's so many things, but I think the thing that I really loved is just working on and making my own site. Like, it's so exciting to see something I did come to life, and just knowing like, you know, I did that. I don't know if I would have been able to do that before, but this is so cool. And I can figure out what's wrong. And like, I find myself like captivated to debug things and make everything run well. So it's just been really excited to see my work come to life.
Yeah, totally. I always amazed that something that it was only in my head now is real and people can visit it. Yeah.
Kind of 2 things at once. One is I met up with Kathy for dinner last night because I'm based in San Francisco, but I am in LA for the week. And sort of the opposite of what Destiny said, we were talking about watching Korean dramas, and there's like a character that's a software engineer and you get to take a look at their screen. And now I'm realizing like that means nothing. Like it's just gibberish. It's just green text on a black background and it makes them look cool. But now we get to actually know what it means.
Oh, yes. We can talk about those. I'm hacking the system. No, you're not. You are getting into a folder. Yeah, totally. It ruins the movies for you. But anyway, Janet.
Yeah, so many exciting new things, but like one thing I kind of want to mention is like the object. So doing the bank account object exercise, that's kind of really helped me to deep understanding what object is and how to construct and add a method to it. It's just kind of exciting to know it's actually, there's so much things can do with that. And it's just feel like it's exciting, yeah.
It is a whole thing. It's object-oriented programming. It is. Natalia.
So I've been loving making my own website so far because when I built my portfolio website for like my film and photography stuff, there was only like so many options for like buttons and like designs and stuff because it was just like Squarespace. But now I can like actually make every single like little detail what I want it to be, which is super cool. So I love that.
Yes, and welcome to be on wake up at 3 a.m. changing colors of buttons because you decide that you wanted having difference. So yeah, now we are part of that team. Yadira.
Yeah, one of the things I have is a love and hate relationship with Dom because I kind of like it and I've been learning certain things about it that I'm just like, oh, that is so cool. But then I'm like, I don't want to do this, but then I do. So it's just like I'm on the fence with it. But I've been liking making my website more appealing and more functional.
If is some consolations, Facebook decided I don't want to do this with them and created React. So you are not alone in that feeling of no, we cannot work only with the manipulation. Whitney.
Yeah, I would agree with everyone that the project was really just really satisfying and I was really proud of what I did. I remember like taking pictures of on my computer of my HTML code and then like the website. It was very simple, very basic, but I sent it to like all my family and all my friends and I was like, look what I did, look what I did. So it just felt really good to like create something based off what we've had learned all week.
Yes, totally. And don't lose never that feeling of sharing with your families. I went to learn React Native because my family didn't have the other phones. So I need to have a project on that platform. So it's totally valid. Kathy.
I guess this week, what was exciting to me was learning Vim. I feel like when I first started and I would get into like Vim, I was always like, I felt like I was trapped inside a box and I was like, how do I get out? And I would just like exit the whole thing and then start again. But this week I got to work with my mentor who like showed me like, okay, you're not like stuck in a little box. And he gave me more cheat codes to figure it out so I have a better understanding. But I think the thing I've been most excited about has been working with everyone in the cohort. Like coming into Tectonica, I was a little bit nervous because I'm really introverted and I was scared it'd be like kind of overpowering and kind of draining. But I've had a chance to talk with a lot of you all and it's just been really nice. Like you guys are all very supportive, caring, kind, patient, and you have not taken my energy. And I'm just really thankful and it's been such a pleasure. So thank you all.
I think you are in a good place because we are here are introverts. So if at some point you need to say I don't have energy, we know, we understand, we can relate with that. It's amazing to see all of you learning. Is really our privilege. I remember when you were confusing about what is a function on the study groups. So seeing your whole journey is always a privilege. And you will start talking about more complicated topics and having more complicated discussions about topics. And that's super interesting to see. I don't know if Michelle have a history about learning something interest that ruin the movies.
Not that I can think of, but you all should check out oh, that was the same link, wrong link. Let me grab the right link. Kathy's like, what do you mean? Okay, this is the one. The 11 phases of a web developer's career. I always think of that when people talk about Vim and how exciting it is to be able to. And I know some developers are like, yeah, I don't use Vim, I use other things, but it's nice to at least be able to exit out of that never-ending window, right? I'm so excited for all of you. At the very, very least, like 15, 20 years from now, I hope that you'll look back on this and feel like you made some really great friends and learned some valuable life lessons, even if you end up moving into different roles. So I hope by then some of you will be a CTO or something. That would be so awesome. Let's make tech look different. Are any of you interested in management actually? Because if not, you can start thinking about it.
Oh, Yadira is. So we will work for Yadira.
Let me grab a book that you should read.
I'm super happy that you already have that feeling that, my code is working. I don't know why, which is also an important part of this journey.
Awesome, everybody. That link that Michelle just posted is an awesome book, and it's not just for managers. It has like a whole section on, so you're new to tech, this is how you should communicate with your manager and navigate your career and work with your manager to get to that next step. And the next step is kind of like divided in, this is where you are, this is what you can focus on. So it's a super good book. I think that's it. I think
that's it. Yeah.
I think you all rocked it and are doing great. And see you in a couple of hours. Thanks for coming today. And thanks to people that stopped by as well that are not part of the cohort.
Yeah, thank you so much for being part of Tectonica, for accepting our invitation to be part of Tectonica. Remember that you are our first point of contact with new participants. So if you want to share with your social media or your network that Tectonica will open application, I don't have the date just yet, but they can visit our website and fill out the interest form that we will let them know when the application process is open. So thank you all of you for being here, and remember to celebrate yourself. You work very hard and you deserve to be here, as Barbie told me on Sunday. So let's celebrate that. Thank you.
Yay. Good work, everyone.